But welcome guys indeed back to our playthrough. We are in Act 7 and I believe Part 8 in our playthrough. So we did get some new items. I'm going to show you what we got. Some of them we're going to have to level up. I just went ahead and purchased these ahead of time and I'm going to show you guys what we purchased and kind of what we were looking for on our pieces of gear. So we purchased a belt. We spent our 1 chaos on this belt. And important thing, the guy was AFK, but I still got it. Sometimes even if this thing says that they're AFK, they'll become AFK if they alt tab out, they're doing something, it'll say that they're AFK, but they're really not. But sometimes people are AFK, so keep that in mind as well. But we got a belt, it has extra more resistances and just better stats overall, and I just wanted another belt. And then after that, we are still kind of looking for like a better armor. I'm kind of still refreshing. If there was an armor, like there was this one over here, but it didn't have the strength requirements, and I didn't really like the stats on it. If this was fire resist, I would have bought it. We got some boots. These were 2 alchemy. And then I bought some gloves. These were these were the 3 alterations over here. So we got those gloves. So that's what we purchased. And I'm just showing you like the prices so you guys know that like I'm not dying to you guys on any of these prices. So we're going to continue on and I got these gloves. So in terms of things, keep in mind anything that I mentioned, if you can't get it, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. We're going to actually throw in Hex Touch into our gloves. We're going to throw Frostbite as well as that Hydrosphere. That's a little like ball that we've been summoning. And we are going to put it on. And now I'm going to have Hydrosphere being able to use the Hex Touch support with it. Now before we were using Zealotry, this is our like, I'm going to go outside a town so you guys can see kind of what I'm talking about. So Zealotry, well let me kill this thing first. So Zealotry was the skill that, where is it? So that was one of our auras. So we were running Herald of Ice before. That's one of the buffs that reserves mana. The other one that we were reserving before was Zealotry. This one's still good. You can run it if you want to. It's because I was running before. I remember I had that amulet where it had crit. It's not that bad to run. However, I guess the ability of Consecrated Ground got nerfed. You can still run it if you want to. But what Consecrated Ground does is it heals you, and it was supposed to increase the crit strike chance against the enemies that were on it. It's only really active on elites. It lets you stand in front of bosses a little bit better, but Hatred will give us more damage overall, and this is a level 1 gem, and this is a level 10 gem. So overall, Hatred's going to give us better damage, but less survivability on bosses. Do I care about survivability? The answer is not really. And then we swapped out our gloves for that. And then with our boots, we just picked these up. We can't use them yet, but they will give us better resistances, and that's kind of what we've been trying to go for. And let's just throw these in for now. Later, we will get a new steel skin. I think we still have like the level 10 one that we had. I want to get, if I can, actually get these boots. You know what? I'm going to try. Let's see if we can put this. Can I put this anywhere else? No, I can't. Do I have any jewelers? I'm going to RNG. We're going to do a little bit of luck-based RNG here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these. I'm also going to quality this up because I want the highest chance of getting this 4 sockets. I just want 2 reds and yeah, just 2 reds and well, this flame dash I can just put in here. I just need to have 1 green, which is not that difficult. I need 2 reds to be connected. So we got a 1. Okay, that's like perfect. If they're all connected, it works. We'd have to use a fuse or 2. I'd rather get 4. Okay, so we have it. 2. Remember, I need 2 reds. So I'm gonna use the chromatic orbs. So I'm like kind of using my currency because I'm investing into this. Perfect. Now I don't even need to do anything. We're good. Now I got lucky with this. I'm going to take that steel skin. Well, when it's ready, I'm going to take the steel skin. And I also think I need. Oh, you know what I need? I need another Orb of Alchemy because I need the cast when damage taken. Now I'll show you how that mechanic works when I can because I don't believe we bought this. You know, it costs 1 Orb of Alchemy to buy this gem, so that'll be for later. But also, since I mentioned we're swapping to Hatred instead of the Zealotry, if you want to use Zealotry, it's like pretty much the same. The difference is a few % in damage, but you know when you're min-maxing, it can matter. So you can purchase Hatred just like you can with all the rest of the gems that I'm pretty much mentioning. You go to Act 3, the library, and you purchase it from that guy at the library. But yeah, that's what we've changed with the build. and what items I've acquired. So during this little play session, we will have 2 upgrades. One of them is going to be in 2 levels. But we're also going to have to grab a steel skin. So you can also de-level up a gem, but it's not worth it. Like in terms of the price, it is 100% not worth it early on. Later, it can be worth it. But yeah, let's go and continue. So we have 2 trials to do in the Crypt and the Chamber of Sins and our passive skills. We got 3 different passive skills. So we will go and continue. I'm just moving my notes on the side for things I need to mention. Oh, I need to also resummon all my golems because I messed around with some stuff. So we're also going to activate our Hatred aura. Again, if you're using Zealotry, that's the one you would activate. It's not that big of a deal, but I need to put all my golems back. So E, R, and T. Get our golems out, get our Reaper out, and we are ready to go. Oh wait, I don't want to turn this off. I want Flame Dash on my right click. Sometimes when you move the gems up, it does mess with your stuff. But yeah, we got a little bit more damage. And as far as that Hydrosphere goes now, it's going to apply that Frostbite, which is going to increase the damage. So we will do Master of a Million Faces first, because it's a skill point quest.
When I'm ready and not before.
But everything's coming together pretty good for this build. Now, as far as this goes, you know, I honestly can't tell you. You know how I was mentioning, like, I don't know if you guys should get it because I don't know if it works? I still don't know if it works. I've been trying to test it. It's so hard to see the little projectiles. I was even testing, like, the time to kill on a boss. We had a 2 minute and 19 seconds, and I was just using the skill with nothing linked to try to test out which one was better. Because, like, if the time significantly got increased or decreased, then I would know for sure that the projectiles are coming out of it. The difference was a 2 minute and 19 second versus a 2 minute and 4 seconds, which can be led up to getting elemental overload and RNG. So I don't think it works, but I cannot sign out of it yet and say it 100% does not work.
Over here.
So that's just like as a kind of a heads up. But we'll be getting a lot more resistances very soon, and that's gonna help out a ton. But your guys' results might have been better. For whatever reason, I just keep on getting cold resistance on everything. The game really wants me to be immune to cold damage. But yeah, we will be getting... Right now we still have really bad resistances. But we got another skill point, and we are still pathing down here to get all of the elemental stats. I might actually end up picking this one later down the line, so I'm going to path up instead of downward. Later we can go down this way. I don't really need the increased mana right now, so I'm going to grab this. So yeah, we're just going to... Oh, it's going to tell us to do something, but I'd rather get the next area as waypoint. Actually, this is going right back to town. Let's just grab this waypoint. It would make more sense. But now, yeah, the Hydrosphere is going to make them take way more damage. Even though, like, our gloves did add spell damage to attacks, it's not even close. Getting... What is it? The percent... What is it? 5 to 14 damage versus getting the minus 32% cold resistance, which almost equivalates to the amount of damage. Your internet ripped? Well, it happens, mate. My internet was pretty bad yesterday as well. So now we gotta find a way back into the den. Or should we go back over here? I don't know if you can actually just do it. I think you might be able to without even going back. We got Reign of Chaos. It's another one of those cards we have to collect like a certain amount of stacks. This one we need 8, and we get 1 Chaos Orb. We're getting all of them. Oh, that's actually quite nice. That's the same thing that we have right now in terms of the colors. It's 2 green, 2 blue.
When I'm ready and not before.
I have to be careful on upgrading the golem though. What are we at right now? Okay, 70 strength. Because I'm going to be swapping off of my belt to a different belt. And so now we're coming up to the Chamber of Sins, and the Chamber of Sins level 2 will have a quest to do. Well, it's a Trial of Ascendancy, so it's one of those. We're actually gonna have to come back here, so we'll get the waypoint right now.
Sounds good. Does it work?
Coins, nice. I probably should swap that sound. We're gonna be getting something later that will activate that map device. I don't want to do this. Increased XP. I only want to see like currency.
You're alive.
Weapon. Quantity, yeah. I'm gonna skip out on doing that mechanic. We can also talk to... Oh, someone else talk to that? Okay. There's a guy that we can talk to. So we actually have to go to the other direction. We're gonna get an item. And that will allow us to go inside the portal. And it's kind of the form of endgame content, and it's kind of how it works. You get basically a map, you put it in the map device, and you can modify these maps to make them more difficult, or technically easier for some builds. Oh, we have, this is the Abyss mechanic. So how this works, if I can get to it, it's gonna make me go all the way around. So how this mechanic works is you see this little like green dot, you touch it, and you chase it, and enemies come out of it. All the things are leveling up, so it's quite nice. And then there'll be a chest at the very end, and it'll drop one of these jewels. So let's see if it's any good. We have increased energy shield, minion life, minion cold damage, minion blind. I don't actually know if that's worth anything, to be honest. I don't think it is. Usually minions roll... You want fizz damage on them. But there's ways to convert. I don't know if it's worth anything. Sometimes it's better to... Even if you... Like, if you're so lazy that you don't want to check... I have an application that lets me check. But if you're so lazy to check, sometimes you can just throw it in, try to sell it for, like... few chaos orbs, and even if someone gets a good deal, hey, you hook someone up, you probably made their entire day. But we'll get into how to like sell things later when it kind of matters, because most of the times I would say it's not really worth selling some small items in the very beginning for everyone, especially if you're like a newer player. Like, my goal is to get you guys situated with the game, because there's so much to trading in this game. So we're gonna go to the Crypt. There's also a Trial of Ascendancy over here, and there's also the map device that we're gonna be getting.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Yeah, there's Hydrosphere, which is the skill we're using. Yeah, most of the time with the skills, it's more so like when they drop, at least in the very beginning. Because later you'll get basically modified gems, and those are worth picking up and actually selling. Most of the time, when you're progressing through the campaign, the way that you get your skills is by quantity, not quality. Is by just buying them. Increase rarity. Okay, maybe we can try. What a reason it wants me to start over here. It won't let me get these ones. Why?
Itching for me to lose another limb, are ya?
Okay, well, this one had rarity at least, so... Let's see if it's gonna give us anything good.
I need more mana.
We're doing pretty okay with mana. There's another thing we're gonna be getting. It's kind of towards when we're like level 70-ish that we'll be getting. Oh my! That was close. Okay. Do we have a reroll with this guy yet? Like, we've been... No. I really need to reroll with that guy. But yeah, we're gonna do the Trial of Ascendancy. I hit all the switches, but don't feel like you need to. I do like that the Reaper initiates the attack a lot of the times, like ASAP. Oh, a whole portal scroll. Alright. There we go, that one's done. The second ones are pretty easy. It's only the very final ones, like the fourth one that you do, where it's just, you really gotta go slow and you really gotta take your time. However, since we're playing Elementalist and we run Stone Golem, it makes your life pretty easy. Because Stone Golem pretty much heals you from a lot of the mistakes that you may make during it. Because it gives you a huge amount of regen. And since most of the traps, I believe, hit you for a % of damage versus a flat, that's just kind of how it works. Alright. So now we got the map. We're going to go back into the area where we got that checkpoint. And now we can actually equip our belt. The belt doesn't do, like, really that much. All it really does is give us more resistances, which we... Right now, what's our fire? Our fire's 24 and our lightning is 8. And now it's going to be like, we can't run... Oh, I can't even run Stone Golem. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Do I have a scouring orb?
Hello.
I can show you guys this recipe. Yeah, I've got 3. I guess it's okay if I show you guys this. What else can't I use? I know I can't use steel skin, right? Stone and flame golem? Oh, both of them. Okay. Well, all 3 of them. Okay. Well, what do we have for strength right now? Oh, wait, actually. Okay, if I just swap it like that, I think we'll be okay. Okay. So the reason why it worked like that and how I was able to do it without actually swapping those gems is I put the belt back on so the armor would actually give me the strength that's required because it made it so I couldn't use the armor. But now, like I mentioned before, I can grab that old steel skin that it was like lower level and I can put it on and we'll be good to go. And now we have 40% cold res, I'm sorry, 41% cold res and 41 fire res, 40 lightning resistance. And our cold resistance has been good forever, so we're fine on that. And then our gems leveled up, I guess, so we can put points into them. And I guess this got picked up because it is going to be a chromatic orb. So we'll sell this. And the thing that I mentioned before, I'm just going to sell this, I don't really need it.
Goodbye.
Where like you can put the scouring orb. If you get a gem, let me show you this as an example.
Well.
So if I put in one of these, just specifically one, if I put in one of these, I know you guys can't see it, but it's in there, and then I put in this, it's going to reduce the level. So like right now it's level 13. If I mouse over this one, it becomes level 12. So you can downgrade gems as well. And that's the reason why you'd want to downgrade them. Remember how I said before, like there are exceptions to upgrading gems. For the most part though, yeah, just pretty much upgrade them. You'll be a-okay. Now we're gonna get another 12% ally resistance, extra ally damage, chance of free shock. Nice, great. So now we're at 53 and 52 resistances. And once we equip our boots in 5 levels, we will be a-okay on resistances. Until we get further in the game, then we have even more negative resistances. But yeah, that's how this game works. So now we get this map device, put it in here, hit activate, and it's going to open up a map, and we have to defeat the boss. And then once we kill the boss, we can go down to the next level, and just keep on continuing.
Come on now, don't go all day.
So we're just looking for the boss. So this is basically what endgame Path of Exile kind of looks like. And I say kind of because there's going to be more modifiers and things like that, but pretty much this is like the concept of it. You open up a map, you kill the stuff, you get to the boss, you kill him, and you go out. But it's a lot harder. Taking a lot of damage. But this belt also grants us a lot of armor. But it's still like not enough. I do like this armor because it also has cannot be chilled. So we can't be slowed down. Unless we're frozen. Or stunned. What level is this? 52? Alright. So we're a little ahead right here. And he should be up at the top. Alright. Where's our stone golem? Oh. He never got resummoned, I guess. So, he's just melted. Okay. Here's Maligro. See how he's holding his hand up? Since he was, like, chilled, he's a little bit slower. But basically, just don't get hit by that. Because we're cold. And most of the stuff's pretty easy. He does teleport, so just keep on moving, and since we have minions, we should be okay. And then when he's talk to us, then we can go back, and then we're going to go to talk to Silk. Where is he? Okay, here we go. And he's going to give you the keys. I don't know why that got picked up. Okay, and now we get to go over here, which is the next area that we need to get to. And once we get to the next checkpoint over here, because we're going to do the Trial of Ascendancy. Oh, what the heck? It got moved. Why is Flame Dash not here? Oh, what the heck? Everything got moved around. I didn't even have my steel skin up. But eventually I do want to get the steel skin with cast when damage taken, but I can't afford the gem right now. Even that elite melted pretty fast. A jewelry item, currency items. Okay, when it says currency items, we do these. But that's like the only one. Essence. Hey, essences are good. Increased XP. I'll take the essence. I think we have 2 more. See, I don't really get how these work. Are they supposed to be connected? Or what?
I need more mana.
Cast when damage taken. So, oh, what? We just got it. That's what I wanted. Awesome. That's so rare. Because, like, there's like 100 plus easily of gems in this game, and we actually got the one we wanted. That's insanely rare. And we didn't even get any currency. Well, we got the gem. Hey, there's another essence over here. No, we didn't get to pick it up. There we go. Okay, this is for a hideout. So if you want to get that hideout, you just clear it out. That's one hideout I don't have, so I think maybe that's why it shows up as marked. But there is a Trial of Ascendancy in this area. I think it might be, hopefully. Oh, you know what? I think I see the book right there. We actually need to go this way first. The reason why is we need to do the trial because there's... It's weird. It usually says, like, solve the Trial of Ascendancy in this area. I see the book right there. And there's always a book right next to him. It's kind of like your hint of, hey, there's something over here. Yep. So these ones are on a timed crank. So obviously that means, yeah, be fast. Which one do you hit? I have no idea. I just hit all of them and I just run. And I... No, okay, I was gonna say, did I just hit the wrong one? Like I said, Stone Golem OP because it gives us so much life regen that we can basically make a lot of mistakes. think that just opens that door up. Okay, and we're good. And that's why I love Elementalists. Technically, like, anyone can run Stolen Golem, but the AI is not the best, and also, like, their HP pool is not the best. So what happens a lot is the golems will die, and then you have to recast it. And a lot of times you forget to recast it. With the Elementalist, with our Ascendancy points, every 4 seconds they just regenerate. And then when we ascend our second time, we can make it so they just are immune to all elemental damage. So basically they're immune to... There's technically chaos damage and there's physical damage. But like it's about half the damage in the game, I'd say, is like elemental. Because it's like fire, lightning, cold. So like they have a lot more survivability. Is what it comes down to. They're still gonna die though. Unless you like spec out to make them like very strong. But that's like kind of a waste of skill points for the way we want to play, which is I want to be a spellcaster.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I want to be doing the damage. I've played Necromancer before. They are quite powerful, honestly. Rarity and okay. Well, additional rare weapon.
It's my lucky day.
Rarity of items. Well, see, I can't place it down. Is it because I'm moving? See, I still don't get it.
Oh, I always love
Do one of them, does it need to be connected? It's like a rare weapon, I don't even care about that. See, like, it won't let me place it right here. None of them. Like, I can't go past this. I still don't understand how this mechanic works, to be honest. Okay, let's go start. One day, maybe I'll figure it out. Probably watch someone else's guide, because I think it has to be connected to something.
I need more mana.
So what does she have?
Gambling mood.
Do we have rerolls? No.
Good luck.
Alright. Now we're in the Ashen Fields. Okay, so we can talk to them for a reward. We want to do the Master of a Million Faces though, which is what we're doing now. 300%? Wow, that's pretty good. I want to do that one. What's this one? An armor item. None of these are like particularly like exciting. Quantity. Can I just do this one? See, I think they have to be connected to something. I think, is it these little like square things? No, because then like I can't place any of these down. I can place one over here. That's okay. Let's detonate it. Okay. Well, I didn't really feel like I got 300% of whatever rarity, but 300% of like, no, 0 is still 0. We didn't even get it. Here we go. Alright, we get to kill a boss now. So we have to kill Groose. Now, if you remember, this was the original town of Act 2. Groose was the guy that didn't really like us. He would spit at us when we would talk to him. But he has turned into like a cult leader, looks like. And, yeah. Where is he? There he is.
need more mana.
So maybe we'll buy hybrid flasks. Okay. Pretty sure you don't actually need to talk to Sin. I think you can just like leave.
Turn away the tyrant's face.
It takes a while though. Okay, there we go. Oh, he gives us a major one though. So this makes it so you can't be stunned if you've been stunned or blocked a stunning hit within the past 2 seconds. Okay. That's good. So that was Master of a Million Faces, and we get to talk to Irmir for our reward. And then we have Kishara Star and the Queen of Disciple, our quests.
Keep your wits
There we go.
Keep your wits about.
Let me clean up my stash a little bit. I'm just gonna put some stuff away. So I'll put that back. I don't need this belt anymore. This we will use. I like to keep the essences just in case I get something that I'm like, I want to use it. I already showed you guys how that works. Oh yeah, we got the Immortal Call. Throw that in there. Actually, do we have room to level it up anywhere? Nope. Because how Immortal Call has to work is it works with a gem that requires level 38 or lower. And so sometimes you want cast when damage taken to be level 1 just so it activates more frequently. How it works when you take a certain amount of damage, that will activate. And that's how this thing works. It's really awesome. Although it kind of got nerfed because everything that casts off of something else will cost mana. Before it didn't. It would just activate for free. I'm going to take up these boots. Heck, these aren't even that bad. But the reason why I'm going to take these ones is because this one, oh, I don't care about this quest.
Farewell.
So I just don't want to take the necklace because it doesn't no skill point. I mean, if you want to do some of these quests, by the way, like by all means, feel free to like listen to the dialogue, do the campaign, and all those things. But for me, it's not worth it unless it grants us a skill point. So yeah, we got to do Queen of Despair, and we've already done the Master of a Million Faces. So we just got to continue on and go up.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Hello again, local.
These ones were actually supposed to get a chromatic one for it. Quantity runic are fully linked. Oh wait, hold on. This could be actually pretty good. Hold on. Did I finally see something like worth getting? I mean, if it doesn't drop anything, then it, you know, linking it doesn't matter, right? We got a jewel off of that. Wow. Fully linked jewel. Wow. Oh, multi-strike is a good gem. I think this one's worth 1 alchemy too if you want to sell it. Alright, another skill point. Awesome. We're just moving down. We're going to get some extra life. And then we're going to go over here, and I just want to get that huge, massive elemental damage. Go to the causeway. Have to, I think, double back. We got the waypoint. Okay, perfect. Because you get to a point where you need to get a quest item. Hopefully we can dash across.
Hello
Awesome.
again, local.
Yeah, rarity. And jewelry item. See, like, I'd rather just click on this. It summons everything instantly. I got 2 jewels. I identify these. We could maybe get an upgrade. Bows. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get any bonus with it. We have the... I forgot what league it was called. It wasn't called Aztec League. But this is... Oh, Incursion was the name of the league. That's what it was. So how this works... It's actually... I can't actually show you everything now, but I'll enter the Incursion. basically, you have a temple. Oh, wait. You try to complete this path, and then you can do, like, this final area. And what you do is you try to get these little stones to open up things. So you'll activate a portal. And I want you to kill a bunch of enemies. And the more monsters you kill, the more time that you'll get. It's kind of a race. I see we get the Stone of the Passage over here.
When I'm ready,
Let's see if we can kill this
and
guy.
not before.
Damage is really good. Nice. So you see how right here we can put in the stone, touching it, and now it'll open up that path for when we go like do the temple fully. The thing that I don't really like about this one is sometimes there's just one or two monsters that you just like don't kill. But I do like how the loot system works for it, because you kill everything, you don't worry about the loot, and at the very end, it drops a bunch of items. Although we didn't get anything good in that one. But that's kind of how that league mechanic works. But there's a lot more to it, it's just that I can't show you everything in one go. But we might talk a little bit more about it later. Smugglers Cash, these are for heist. Heist is relatively rewarding, but you have to level up your mercenaries every single time, and it's the most frustrating part about the mechanic. But I would say it's still one of the more exciting mechanics. I actually thought the last league was pretty good, Ultimatum. The reason why is there's a big risk and reward. Heist has a risk and reward. How that works is you do a mission, basically. You bring someone along with you, and if you die, you lose everything. Not your entire character, but anything that you acquired during it. And that's why I like it, because it's exciting. There are also items that are really good in there. There we go. We got the waypoint, right? I think so. Hopefully.
Just in time. I knew you'd find me.
I don't want to do these, but yeah, you can do more if you want. So go to the lockbox. We got the star. Then we can give this to Whalem. And also we can get the waypoint for the Vault City. Really? Is it backwards? Okay. So we're going to get the waypoint here, and then we're actually going to give him the thing. So we're just more efficient with time that way. But yeah, like a lot of things got nerfed. They buffed the enemy's damage, and on top of that, they gave us like half the amount on that. That granite flash range is huge. That's 1500 armor. That's like a really huge amount of armor that you're just missing out on. Especially for the builds that stack armor to get damage. That just kind of sucks for them. But hey, that's the way they want to take the game, making it harder. By all means. I don't mind if the game becomes harder. But I feel like people that are newer to the game, they will mind that it's harder. For sure. Alright, now we can go back to town. Complete the Kishara star objective. I'm gonna actually bring it to Wayland, but I'm just talking to everyone with an exclamation mark above their head. Sin, talk to Wayland.
Always keep your eyes on the horizon.
Get that. And then we got another skill point. More life.
The end of the...
And there we go. Continue to the Vault City. And she'll tell us we need to go get some fireflies in the thicket, which we've got to go back to the forest, and we go the opposite direction. That's why I made sure I got this waypoint. Because if you don't get it, it sucks. Because then you got to backtrack. And that's no fun. Is it right here? The dreaded thicket. The fireflies are a lot easier to catch now. They used to actually kind of play a game and you'd have to like move. Jewelry item, quantity,
Come on.
increased rarity. Alright, give me that increased rarity game. So these are the fireflies, you just click on them twice. You used to have to click on them a few times. So we can keep all of our quality gems. And we'll eventually, I'll show you what to do with them. But yeah, you save them. Even if you don't want to use them, we're going to trade them later. And this is just right here anyways. It's the Queen of Despair. There we go. So this is our last other quest over here. I'm pretty sure you don't need to talk to him.
Good find, Exile.
But yeah, one of the smaller nodes, that one where it regenerates your flasks if you don't use them. I recommend using that one. It's a pretty nice one to have at the very beginning. Did we get all the fireflies? I don't know if we got all of them. Okay. I think we need maybe like one more. Two more, is it maybe? I like how we're bleeding, but we're not even taking any damage because our regeneration from our golem out heals it. And the golem is gonna get actually 100% of the stats that it gives us. It's getting 100%. So like right now, what is it? It heals for 68 life regen per second. We're going to get an additional 68. So right now I think it's doubled right now. We have 100%. 100% would equal double, if that makes any sense. And then we're going to get an additional 25% bonus on each of our golems. And that's why I like Elementalist so much. So our Lightning Golem, which grants us extra cast speed, we're going to get... right now we have double, we're going to get triple of that. Our Flame Golem grants us 18% increased damage. And right now it's another 18. So 36. Nice stuff. There we go. And we're 56. Okay, so now we get to bring these fireflies to Yina. And our build's really coming together. Still have a massive amount of damage. We still are on a 4-link too. That's good. So like the scaling of this build is still very, very powerful. And then we get increased effect of non-curse auras, which is awesome here. I'm going to show you how much this increases our damage.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, so we will activate this. And we'll get both these all at once and I'll show you what it does.
Stay true.
I'm going to talk to Sin as well.
Goodbye.
Alright, so we got the Queen of Despair out of the way. And we got to click on the Firefly one. So now we're going to go back to the Vault City where we had to capture them. And so this is going to increase our auras. So right now we are doing... Where's our ability? Oh, by the way, if it doesn't show like how much damage it does, just attack once and sometimes it bugs out. So we have 26, 63, or actually this would be better. This is the number that you were looking at. So we're going to increase it. And we didn't even get any. I was pretty sure this was an aura, but you know what? Whatever. Let's continue. Fight off. This is coming to the last boss. And we will get an additional like 25 to both the resistances, which will put us at 75, which is perfect for all of our resistances. Awesome. Builds look good. Thank you, mate. Yeah, it really is. And like we're still on a 4-link. Usually by now it'd be on like a 5. But, you know, it's just... It's the RNG, man. I get Windscream.
Does it work?
And then we can do Ellie Weakness and we can do Frostbite. And that's what we plan to do.
When I'm ready and not before.
I'm glad we decided to put in the Ice Bite. We can also get Hypothermia too. It's another option. Some more damage. It's a green gem. I like how like it took so long to load, we were able to open up the chest. Man, we finished this act a lot faster than I thought. Finished Act 7, and then we just got 8, 9, 10. And 10 is a pretty short act. But, by the way, this game is by no means over for the endgame. There is so much more content. The main campaign is, on average, about 10-ish hours. Yeah, give or take if you're like speedrunning or not. But I'm just more disappointed that the currency is like so stingy. Like we had literally gotten 2 Chaos Swords. Like it's sad. Like
in a gambling mood. Need something?
corrupted item, excavated items, currency, essences. Like, come on, give me 1 Chaos Orb off this game. Just 1. I didn't ask for too much.
I need more mana.
Hey, look at that, there's nothing. Like, it's just sad to see it. Like, there's not even a point of doing the league mechanic. Because, like, the items that, like, you guys seen this, right? Like, I'm doing a lot of them. But I'm not even getting the chance to re-roll the items that the NPC has. So, like, I still see the same items. I mean, yeah, I'm picking up more of these. So, when I do get to maybe see something, there might be something real good. And it's going to cost a lot. And I can finally get it. And it will all pay off. But, like, sometimes, though, the league mechanic is too hard to do. Like in Ultimatum, some of them were kind of hard to do. Like you would just start dying really fast. But the rewards still were good. Like it showed you those rewards. If you died, you didn't get them. Because there's the risk and reward. But I like that. I would rather fail seeing something really good and being hyped up. And like, dang dude, if I just got that kill, you know, I would have this. It gives you that sense of chase. And I was so sad to hear when they were like, no, Ultimatum's not going to go core. Because how Path of Exile works, if this is your first time playing the game, is that they will have some type of league mechanic. Like this one is the one where you place down the thing and then you dynamite. If it's considered a successful mechanic, they will add it to the main game and it'll be forever in the game. But if people don't like it, then they don't add it. Was that the exit and I just walked all the way around? That entirely could have actually just happened. But like for me, the league mechanic is meh so far. I mean, I'm at least, you know, get to the end game so I can see, you know, and fully give it a better review. But a lot of people might not even make it to end game. You know, they'll just get bored of the game. So, and on top of the nerfs, for me, the thing that's keeping me running is I love this skill. Frozen Orb is awesome. Well, it's Eye of Winter. Yeah, I think we started off over here. Oh yeah. It's weird. It goes up, but then it says level 2. Like, we're in level 2. Oh, I'm sorry. It says level 1. I think we go this way. Sometimes you might have to double back. But I think we accidentally might have double backed. Okay, so we're not really, like, over-leveled. Did I already go up here? Huh. I have no idea how this happened, but apparently we were over here for a second. Nope. Can't go across. So we're still at level 2. But I can cast Orb and it kills everything. I mean, obviously with elites, I'm fine if I don't kill the elites in one hit. If it's elite, I summon my little orb. Debuff some. Okay, here we go.
When I'm ready and not before.
Alright, let's put in our skill point. We're gonna go here and we're gonna get. First, I want to grab this. The 50% increased elemental damage. Nice number. And then we're also gonna get this physical as extra damage because it's gonna be good. Well, it's gonna be good when we actually get the item that grants us all the damage from our weapon into our spells. It's gonna be insane. Our damage is already really good, and it's gonna basically double it, at least. All right, so Silk, this guy over here, you know how he kind of helped us before? He's actually a bad guy. He thinks he can control our Kali. So see these purple lasers? Don't stand on them. He actually gets eaten. He thought he was gonna be like the guy that controls the spider, but it didn't happen. Oh, I'm sorry. I killed him way too fast. Okay, there is a point where there's a bunch of lasers that come down, and usually you want to stand right here, or there will be a square where you can stand. I didn't actually expect to kill that boss that fast. This damage is pretty insane, man. Like, okay. Yeah, that's quite hilarious. I think our damage is insane, and like I said, we're on a 4 link, and you can go up to a 6. Well, technically you can go more than that, but that's like for more advanced things that we'll get into when the time comes. Wow, this one was fast. We did it like under an hour. We didn't even get to the. Well, we'll get to the next act right now. So this is a long stretch, and you go all the way around. Okay, let's see if in this act, in Act A, if they're still stingy on the drops here. Quantity, XP. I really don't think people like go, oh my gosh, XP. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't get hyped up about XP. Like 40%. It was a 4,000%. It was like guaranteed a level or something. Sure, maybe, you know, I get kind of excited about it, but. We should get a Jade Flask and it'll increase our survivability. Oh my, whoa, 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 something's hitting hard. Okay, what the heck did we just summon? I think we made it really hard. So, okay, please give me good rewards, game.
When I'm ready and not before.
Dude, this guy's moving so fast. Look at, what the heck is this? I mean, okay, that was the last act boss, and I literally killed it in its second phase before it even got to do one animation of its, like, you know, laser attack in the second phase. actual heck? Okay, this better be the godliest drop ever. Oh, it resists cold damage.
I need more mana.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him. I just can't deal with since he's like not taking damage. Well, you know what? We're still getting all the. Yeah, we can't kill him because he's immune to cold damage. I think. Yeah, well, that's cool. So, I mean, we'll do one of these. We haven't done these in a while, and I want to see like, am I gonna get better results from the Vol? The Vol side area. I could look at a better weapon pretty soon too. What a massive amount of extra shields, nice. If you want, so you can pick up the superior, aka the quality flasks. They will help out a bit too. Oh, you know, orb a chance. Still, like it's weak. Hello, Kara. How you doing? Returning PoE noob. What are the major things to look out for in the new league? The league mechanic is, I would say, very underwhelming. You got a lot of nerfs, honestly. I mean, I don't know if you were here earlier, but like I literally destroyed the boss of Act 7, the spider, without its animation even going for the laser on the second phase, and like I couldn't even do the league mechanic because the league mechanic made things immune to cold, and I only do cold damage. So there will be like damage immunity types, which means you either have to hybrid, which I plan to try out anyways because I wanted to try something weird with Battle Mage. But I would say, like, there's actually what I would consider nothing super new, unless there's something weird at the end game. Like, for example, there's no cluster jewels, there's no alternate quality gems. There is this new skill, which is the Eye of Winter. That's the only thing keeping me in the game, to be honest. If this skill either sucked, well, if it sucked, I would still try to make it good, I'll be honest. But I still think that the league feels very underwhelming, considering they nerfed a lot of things. I mean, doing massive amounts of damage probably feels good, and like I'm doing massive amounts of damage even with all the nerfs. But for some people, you know, that might be newer to the game, it's going to be a rough time. For some people that have been playing the game for a long time, they have their favorite go-to build, it won't work anymore because the damage isn't there, and like I'm still on a 4 link and I'm breezing through the game.
You getting there?
I don't really have anything insane too. I could get another Tessalio sign, which I do want to get, but we need to get some better stuff. And we have another Storm Prison, which is it's like meh for leveling up. I'm just going to throw it. Actually, no, I can get the Alch shards at this point. I'm gonna whatever I put inside. That's actually not too bad, but it's level 38. I want that steel skin and the cast one damage taken. Oh, I'm gonna throw all these in here. You can actually get multiple of the same item. I'm not gonna even bother right now because it works off the level. Oh, this is cool. So it replaces any existing enchantment. Okay, this is something completely new. This is a new. Okay, this is actually new. You can make your flasks like auto cast, but it makes them worse also. What I actually do want, I'm going to try to see if I can get immune to bleed or... immune to chill's good though. But we need it to be immune to bleed in order for it to be good. And I don't really want to use... how many alterations do I have? I have 18. I really want another flask that makes us immune to... I mean, this one's like, okay, it's usable. I actually want to get hybrid flasks. Let me go get rid of... This inventory is like a nightmare. The reason why this league mechanic has so many items that are just thrown at you, that you have like your own storage for them, but it's still like annoying that when you're in the moment, it just clogs up your inventory. Oh, you know what? I need to put these. So these faces, we'll talk about them like later when we like can complete them. What's it called? Okay, so I put them in here. This is what is this called? What did I call this one? So what we can do is called affinities, or what is it called? Okay, here we go. Fragments. So when I put a fragment, no matter where, it goes to that specific tab. It's not really that big of a deal, but it's something I'll mention. Wait, I need to go to my cards. Also make this, they're called affinities definition cards. That means it just throws it in there. Makes things a little bit easier for me. And then we'll talk more about heists later. I usually don't do the lower level ones. You're supposed to do the lower level ones to level up the mercenaries. I don't need Sawtree. This is something I was messing around with. This will keep. I'm still going to keep these here. Just in case something else pops up. This, I don't really need it right now. I actually don't know if this amulet works or not. Either way, I'm going to keep it because I'm going to probably end up making some weird ice shot build. Or I'm going to go lightning arrow, and if it sucks, there's this new like lightning arrow thing. And I'm going to make probably a build guide for it. Well, I'm going to start my build guide, and if it sucks, I'm just going to not upload it. Because I don't want to upload something that like actually sucks. And have to say halfway through, hey guys, I don't like the skill. But it won't be that hard, because if I just scale projectile damage, I think I could do it anyways, and I will just spec it out to not scale lightning damage, to just do projectile damage, then we can convert to cold if it sucks, or if people don't like it. Because this Vengeance Cascade plus Pierce is, it's insane amounts of DPS. It's at least double minimum. Yes. With some skills, it could be maybe triple, quadruple damage. And I want to try to use it before they like nerf it in some way. But let's go ahead and... Oh, we can ascend in this. What are we, about an hour in? I mean, honestly, I would really get a lot more armor before we continue. We can do the second Ascendancy. Let's see if we have this hollow hybrid flasks. I like these because it also gives us mana, and I want 2 of these. But I also want it to have... whatever, I want to remove... I don't care about burn. The only thing I want it to do is remove bleed. And otherwise I have to use this flask. And like, I don't want to like put currency into like one of these flasks. Actually, let's see. We need a flask that has immune to bleed. That's what we need, but unfortunately we don't have. So I have to use this one for now. I guess I could use this. I don't really want that.
Be careful.
I'm going to use an alteration on it and hope that it gets something useful, because this is not useful right now. Flash charge. And then I can show you what this does too. I haven't used one of these. So it adds, so like right now it's flash charge when we deal a critical strike. Now, void being stunned. Not useful. I don't care about that. When you're hit by an enemy, increased armor. Usable, but not really what I want. I don't care about poison, block stun. This is kind of wasting these, to be honest. 6% move speed? What? Adrenaline got nerfed so hard. This used to be like 20%. Chill and freeze. It's like usable. It's only on low life. That's pretty bad. I don't want to waste these because like these are actually nice. Until we get something really good, I'm just gonna use this for now. It doesn't really heal for that much life, but it removes the blood effect. And then on top of that,
Hello.
do we have
Be careful.
you know, some of the quest rewards will give you certain flasks. Let's see if there's any other things we can buy. I doubt he'll have. Oh, you know what? We already have a decent pair of boots. I think we're okay on most
Stay
of
out
the
of the
things.
shadows.
But now this will give us some mana, so we won't really run out of mana kind of fast. But I wanted to get a Jade Flask to see what the stats were on it. I don't know if they can actually sell it.
Aye.
Oh, these are all of the
Well met.
guys where we can exchange items. So you can't trade for the little like dice that lets you reset, right? These are all the things. Oh, we do have a few of the dice. So I want to re-roll this guy. So I'm going to re-roll this. And hold on. Hold on. Let me move my face out of the way. We got some Chaos Orbs. Actual good currency. He wants 60. Let's offer him 40.
Seems
Ooh!
reasonable.
Okay. Now, you remember how before I was saying, like, I haven't re-rolled the people? I'm off from 35. Oh! Now we got 4 Chaos! Let's go! Okay. Now, I'm just gonna say, like, most of these are pretty bad. But, like finally we get some currency, and hopefully now I can get a way better, like, I can get some armor. Let's purchase our armor right now in this part. Like, I'm so excited, guys. Like, I know it sounds dumb, but like this like makes my day. Like, getting certain items in PoE, it's exciting. Yeah, we're good. I'm just gonna save these for currency items. Okay, let's go to the next person. But like, still, this is still a very low amount of like what I consider like good things. In terms of this, do I want to gamble for really? Let me see what else we can gamble for, because I don't know if you, because you can get Headhunter anywhere now, right? Can you just gamble for leather belts? I mean, I'm going to do it anyways.
Now that's a decent payoff.
Really? What makes it decent? I mean, I already have a pretty good one. I have to know what the base of the item is to like get a better like result.
More.
We need fire and lightning resistance, so this will be perfect if it rolls good. Fire lightning resistance? Nope, not very good. But heck, it worked. And I like how you can sell items right back to them if you don't like them.
Go well.
Actually, I think essence can re-roll, right? Or is there a higher level essences? Okay, it says normal to rare. So some of the other essences you can just re-roll just like you would a Chaos Orb, but like I don't really mess with Chaos Orb, like re-rolling at the very beginning. It's like just a waste. So we got the boots coming up, which would be nice in 2 levels, which will make the... Yeah, I definitely want to swap off these boots because this makes us take a lot more damage. It's, what is it, 15% increased damage taken. So we'll swap off of these. These don't even give us life, dang. It's fine. I'm going to gain 2 more levels, and we're going to do some shopping before we end this part of our little play session. So, off topic. What program does translate? Oh, Google Translate. I just pointed my phone at it. Yeah, you can basically, if you download Google Translate, you can translate anything. And I don't think you need the internet if you download like the full version of it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and purchase some. We're gonna go to body armor. We're going to look for a 5-link. And what I would ideally like to get is 2 green, 2 blue, and the other one I can get, like, I'm kind of flexible on it, to be honest. So 2 green, 2 blue, and we can be flexible. But we do need to check out the stats, as I don't want to require lots of strength. So whatever, I need to bust up, speaking of phone, I'm going to use my calculator. And so we have 114 strength, and we have to subtract 37. And that gives us 77 strength, which is actually pretty bad. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually get something better than it. I'll try it, but like I don't think we're going to get something good that has that as... Oh, that's minimum. I need maximum strength requirement. And I also need to be like level... Like it's good to type in everything. So we also want it to be level... We can make it like 59, because I'm going to gain 2 levels pretty fast before doing the next lab here. So we're going to put in level 59 as the max. We're also going to put in our dexterity as... What does this grant us? 27, and this is going to give us an extra 7. So 88 dexterity is the max we can go into. Ideally, I want armor and energy shield, but I'm not going to be too picky. Alright, so this costs 3. It's giving us evasion shield. I actually want to have armor. I actually had to put like 4 chaos orbs as max buy price. 4 chaos orbs as maximum buy price, and I want to get whatever I can with armor or shield. I want armor and shield over anything. I could type that in, but oh my gosh, cold resist. Usually you can get better deals with corrupted items. Let's see. This one gives us, like, what does this actually grant us again? We have enough cold resist, right? Cold resist. We have another 100 cold resist. We're fine on cold resist. We need. Okay, so this grants us. So what does this actually give us? The strength. Can't be chilled. Oh, increased chill duration on enemies is good, but that's it's something that I could give up. It's not that big of a deal. But I want a 5-link with good shield and good armor. This one's actually pretty good. It grants us extra strength as well, which lets me kind of forego the strength requirement. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to open up another one. Well, yeah, just so I have all the stats. You can do this as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that strength requirement and see what comes up. Because I want whatever has the most, like, I want shield plus armor. Ideally, that's like kind of what I want. Oh, 1k armor. So what I want for armor, like, I'm going to put in 300, and then shield, I'm going to put in 100. Because, like, that one's looking pretty good. How many are there, by the way? 40? That's quite a bit of results. Oh, we have none. Okay. Really? There's none? Okay, well, I guess that one was the only one that gave me armor and, like, some shield, but it's fine. I don't have to have the shield. It's not going to be the end of the world if I don't get shield. The next most important stat is life. Can we get one with decent amount of life? Oh, this one has lightning and fire res. It's kind of what we want. 70 to life. This one has no armor. It does give us 60 shield, though. It's a red socket. I think I'd rather take this one. How much? This one gives us a decent shield too. It's like another 50, and it gives us decent armor. But that extra like socket is just so much more worth it. But I'm also looking at if I want to try to sell some of these, which one would be better. Crafted 19 strength, and this one's not corrupted. This one actually might be a better deal, and also costs 3 chaos orbs, which will give me another chaos orb. And I'm gonna check out Martyr of Innocence again, as if I can get this now, like, there's no question about it, I'm buying this. Hey, it's 25. Every single time we're doing our little play session, you guys notice it's going down in price. That's the main thing that I want, but like I just can't afford it right now. But people would probably want this over the other one, since 1, that thing is corrupted. 2, this has an extra socket. It's 40 life instead of the other one, but it gives us more lightning resistance. What's the other one? Lightning resist? Yeah, it's like, it's 9 fire res. 30 life is pretty nice, though. Let's see if there's any other, like, really cool one. It just outclasses them. I mean, we could also pick up another, like, we can pick up this one, for example, and I can throw on, let's see, I can risk it, because none of these are, like, really insane. But this one for armor grants us totem placement. This one for, oh, wait, is this one life? Armor. Ah, okay, it just it's either way I get life guaranteed on this, and I can RNG one of these. That could be fun, too. I mean, what I want is armor and shield. Let's see if there's a good one. It's all evasion shield. This one's just flat shield. It's weird that there's none with like 300 armor. I'm gonna try this again. Armor at minimum 100. Shield 100. Like, I don't even think that was that much to ask for. Why is it messing up when I do that? Like, oh, it's the shield. The shield value is too high. I think that's like impossible at this. Okay, let's do 50. I think this is gonna give us. Okay, this is what we actually need to type in. What? There's only that. I mean, I'm only offering 4 chaos orbs, which is not the most amount, but like, geez, like the results are just. I'm gonna go probably with that one that had the 6 and the 40 life. Yeah, okay, there was 3 chaos orbs. Hopefully we can get this one. Yeah, this one will probably be our best bet for now. And then we're going to have an extra socket, which is going to significantly increase our DPS if he responds. He may not respond, and that's why I always do the trading. Like, so what I usually like to do is, like, if they don't respond, I browse for a little bit more, and if they message me back, cool. If not, I'm still just browsing for like other items. I don't think we can get a 6 link. There's no way. But I'm going to, like, you never know. Sometimes people are just like, dude, I'm going to hook someone up. As long as it's not like a tabula. I doubt. Yeah, it's sometimes you can get lucky. Most of the time people would rather just get a divine orb off of it. But sometimes people just, for whatever reason, you never know. So what is like the cheapest 6 link? Like at this point, it's like 15. That's about normal. But this is also looking at it from like a standpoint of getting 59. So this one's gonna add 1 red. So this could add some damage as well. Oh, this one adds. Let's go to the ones. Let's go to the ones that actually have life. Well, actually, remember this one just grants us life anyway, so I could spend a little bit less. Okay, these ones all. Oh, these are evasion shield. I want armor. I think it's also because of the colors that I'm looking for, because I required it to have 2 green, and so a lot of them are going to roll naturally. It's going to not have those, so it's understandable. This one's only 2. No life, though. I can make this have life. I want... These are 0 armor ones. Armor, evasion, no shield. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, this is the guy that we messaged already. Alright, let's change this to 3 just so I have 1 extra Chaos Orb. And let's see what we get for results. I might just buy a blank one and I'll just throw this Essence of Greed on. Wow, there's none. Okay. I could have sworn there were ones before. I wonder what changed here. I think it's just the shield value. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of rare to get the one with armor. I know this is taking like a long time. This is why I usually just don't bother doing the trade stuff like in our play session. Let's go with... There was a bunch of like white ones. I was just going to take one of the white ones and modify it. Alright, this one looks pretty good. It gives me lightning resistance and 75 extra life. It costs 4, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get this one. Because you can see that guy didn't respond. It happens. Hopefully this guy will respond. If not, the next one I don't really want. I don't really want those. Oh, he's perfect. Because this is like the only one that I actually wanted. Okay, let's go ahead and buy this. And then big damage. Is spin to win still strong? I mean, everything got nerfed technically. So we'll have to factor that in. Tell him thank you. And we just need to get 1 more level for it. So we'll go ahead and do that. You know, we're about 120 in this one. But we do have the Ascendancy to do in the next part. Oops. I'm going to go to the Asperance Plaza. And we can do the next... Next league, or not next. Yeah, we can start the next league mechanic. No, we can do the next labyrinth, which it requires us to be like at least 55 as a recommendation. I'm going to just do like 1 mission, 1 or 2. I'm just gonna get the levels, so when we start, we'll be able to. I want to get level 59 before doing it though, because I want to swap off of these boots specifically. And we will also get another gem. And I'm going to have to reorganize all these gems as... all of these need to go here. And we can actually drop Frostbomb completely. So these gems go here. Well, actually, this has extra sockets too. We're going to have to reorganize our gems. It's fine. We'll do that after we level up. We just need 2 levels. So let's start the next act. We'll do the 2 levels and then... Yeah, it's about 120. We can make it about 130. So what we're going to do for this act is just start off going through the sewers. Which is right over here. The Toxic Conduit is what it's called. Hello, Kitty. How you doing? But yeah, going back to like a spin to win still strong. Any build that you wanted to play in Path of Exile, just play it. just play it. If it sucks a little bit by like 30%, just make it better.
Hello again, local.
Like, as in, just put a little bit more time. Like, any build that can hit in the millions of DPS, yeah, you might not kill the boss in 5 seconds. It might take you 10 seconds, but does that matter? I mean, for me, it's pretty much just as good. I mean, yes, it is like half the speed, but at the same time, it's not like the game is unplayable, you know? I'm gonna be careful on leveling up these gems because I'm about to drop a lot of strength. Actually, wait, does this give me strength? So I'm not gonna upgrade any of the gems that would require strength. So yeah, we're just gonna level up. And then in the next part, ooh, almost ripped. The next part of our little play session, we will be getting our second Ascendancy, which is going to increase our survivability, our damage, everything is just going to be way better. And if I can get a Jade Flask, I might do that as well. We're gonna get massive amount of damage.
Does it work?
Dodri Cesspool. Let's see how fast we can melt her. I'm actually kind of genuinely curious.
When I'm ready and not before.
Hopefully we can get an Exalted Orb. Because if I get one Exalted Orb, I will be able to get my staff. I will be able to get my 6-link. And then we just walk through the rest of the game until like the end game content. What does this one grant us to? Oh, it increases the amount recovered, but slower. I actually like that more. There we go. Here's the cesspool. Oh wait, we have two. What the heck? Okay, we actually lowered our damage by like a decent amount. All right, here we go. The Cauldron. So how this box works, they're gonna throw a bunch of stuff from the floor. If I want to clear the stuff on the floor, I hit the valve and it'll flush it out. Oh, our damage is insanely powerful. Yeah, we're really good. And then we're gonna increase our damage by another like 30. Actually, I think it's now most of the gems start off at 20 and they go to 30. Usually it's about like 25 to 40 like percent, like in terms of how much damage you get. So everything's been nerfed by about 30% at least on average. So that was nice that we got her down. And we talked to Hargan, get a reward, Dodri. Oh dang, we're almost at 1.5. I'm trying to keep these like in about an hour, so maybe, you know what, we should cut it for this part.
Don't do anything.
But with the 2-tone rating, let's see if we can get a better one. You know, at least get something with this potentially.
Be careful.
Talk to everyone. All right, let's see if we can. We have to go through there that path anyways, because now that we're toxic, we can go left or right. So we're going to see, is this going to be better? We got a nice amount of fire resist. What does this grant us? And this one grants us extra strength and life. Yeah. What I want on these specifically is to roll it to have life. Like all this really does for us is the resistances and the life. Well, the strength is kind of nice too, but that's like the primary thing. So anyways, yeah, to keep it a little bit shorter, because it might be a while before we actually hit 59, and I want to hit that, and then we're going to do the lab. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed part 9. It is part 8 or 9. Anyways, that was the end of Act 7, starting Act 8, part of our play session. We spent a lot of time actually in the little trade shop, but that's why, again, I usually don't record that part. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Drop a like on your way out, and I'll see you in the next part. Peace.